Hey y'all. So basically, if you've seen the first video, I'm making another one. So don't be like, oh, she's wearing the same outfit both days. No, it's the same day, just making different videos. So this topic is how young is too young to be having sex? Clearly, I have seen little girls who are really young and do not have any business having sex. And I think as a parent, that's like their worst nightmare. And what can you do to stop it, to prevent it? You know, what can you do? And at what age do you feel like you need to tell your child, about sexual stuff? Okay, so how young is too young to have sex? For me, I think is if you're not mature enough, if your mindset, if you're like literally, if you still act like a little kid, you don't need to be having sex because I feel like sex is really powerful. Sex is really emotional, especially to women when you lose your virginity. And and I feel like every woman needs to be ready. You definitely needs to be ready within your heart, If you feel like your heart is not ready for it, then don't let your body be ready for it. Let your heart go first, then your body go second, not vice versa. For me, I think the right age or the average age, it's 16 or 17, and I think that's a fair age. But for real, I really think everyone should remain a virgin till they get married. Old school way. It doesn't happen that way, but that's what I really feel. Just because sex for women, I just feel like I feel like it's like a powerful drug. A lot of people go crazy because of that. And especially with us women, we have so much emotions attached to it. Unlike guys who just hit bam wham and move on. Us women, not all, but some women, when you have sex, you do get attached. And that's what I'm saying. It's just, I think you shouldn't have sex till you get married, till you find that true love. But it doesn't always work that way. But I think also, in order for you to lose, if you want to have sex, I feel like it's right for you to have a partner who you know and who you really care about. I don't think you should do it randomly to any random guys because they're not going to care about your feelings. I think, I think you need to be in a stable relationship if you do decide to have sex. And I don't think any kids, any woman, any girl less than 15, at the age of 15 and under, should be having sex. I don't think so at all. I don't think your mind is ready for it. I don't think you're not mature to handle that. I really do not think so. And I think a lot of little girls follow the crowd, you know, and that's why a lot of them are having sex and having babies. And also, I think as a woman, as a mother, my parents never talked to me about sex. They never did. It's like scary. It's like, ugh, go away. I don't want to hear about it. But I think, for me, I think when the girl gets on her cycle, that's a really great age to talk to her about it. But nowadays, I feel like when they're like 8, 9, it's still appropriate time for to talk about sex. I don't think you need to go into details, like super super details, but I think you need to be surface about it, but also talk to them constantly. If you talk to them consistently, I think that's a great thing. Don't just say it one time and just let it go. Be consistent about it. And be involved, especially women, be involved in your child's life, to be honest, because women, we go through a lot. Our body changes. For me, I didn't have any sisters, and I really didn't have any close female friends to talk to about different things, so it was really hard, and I had to learn for myself. And so I think if you're a mother and if you have a daughter, you literally need to be in her life. Even though she's like, you know you're getting on my nerves, you're this and that, trust me, she's listening, even though she's acting like she's not listening. And yeah. Anyways, back to this, how young is too young to have sex. I think if you are ready to have sex, you should definitely, they talk about it in I think high school education, sex ed class. You should definitely use condom or birth control. I think that's, I don't know. I think you should just, first of all, condom. You should always use condom, just because there are different diseases out there, so you don't want to you risk your life. For me, when I was young, I was only concerned about getting pregnant. I was not concerned about any STDs or anything. It was all about pregnancy. If I get pregnant, my parents will kill me, you know. But now it's just it's going crazy. So I think condom, should always use condom. But if you're not ready to have sex, do not partake in it. I think you need to be a grown up. You need to mature. You need to have a mature mindset to handle that situation. And also, you need to be in a relationship if you do decide to have sex. Don't just sleep with any random person. But that's my 2 cents on it. Bye, y'all.